Hi there, welcome to the Electronic Emotions program. Today I'm going to try something new and something I think I want to do a lot of on my channel. This is the first one, and this is called a fresh play. Today's game is Metroid. Now I've beaten Metroid maybe 10 years ago or so, and I don't like it. I didn't like it then. I used a Nintendo power to cheat my way through it. Not cheat, but look at a map, which, cheating, I guess, whatever. Guiding myself, cheating myself out of the joy of exploration. You decide. But, yes, no, it's been over 10 years. I've forgotten most of the details. I never have liked the first Metroid. Love Super Metroid. I just finished Metroid Dread. Loved it. It was perfect. And I had a lot of good times with Metroid Fusion. Never finished it, so I'll get to that too. But I want to go into Metroid with the, how would someone play it if they just picked up the cartridge, threw it in? Would they know what to do? Would they enjoy it? What would they maybe want to expect? That's what this video will be about. I'm going to repeat some of the things I'm saying here in that video because I've already made that behind the scenes secrets. But what I am going to do in the future, which I haven't done yet, is a knowledge play. And that is me reading the instruction manual, a very important thing for games from that era. And maybe read some reviews from people, maybe even get a couple hints. I don't want to cheat. I don't want to go through the guides again. I actually want to play it. And then can kind of give more of a opinion on the game with actual knowledge and some, not just going, I don't know what to do, sucks! Ah! That's what plagues E.T. the Extraterrestrial, which is a good game. No one knows how to play it. No one wants to know how to play it. So they review in ignorance. So I don't want to do that. I want to give something a fair shot before properly reviewing it. Although this is the Electronic Emotions program, my feelings are more important than knowledge and facts. So that's how that's going to go. And sometimes, I don't know if it'll be this time or not, but sometimes I might do a third video which will go into more of the did you know and more deeper facts and maybe even a cheat play. I don't know. But for the most part, I want to do an ignorant play or a fresh play and then a knowledge play. And I think that could give a really good, well-rounded feeling about things because so many times you get a review that's, oh my god, this is my favorite game, I'm going to review it because I know everything about it. But not everyone's going to want to know everything about something. They just want to enjoy it. And so a fresh place for those people. But for people who do want to get a bit of a digger deep in, if they have time for that sort of thing, which I usually don't, then they got the knowledge play to guide them. So I think there's two kinds of reviews. Or I'm not really doing reviews, I'm just kind of talking about things. Maybe it's a review, I don't know. You decide. Make a comment below. Oh! Alright. I'm going to cut this stuff off and we'll get right into the game. Okay, here is my Metroid Fresh Play. Now, I've played this game in the past. I've even beaten it using the help of Nintendo Power Magazine. There was a pair of issues that gave me maps and guides. I've never liked the original Metroid. I've loved Super Metroid. I just finished Metroid Dread the other day, so I'm going back and playing the series. I don't like the original Metroid that much. I like a lot of it. I like the idea of exploring and powering up and everything like that, but it just doesn't help the player out a lot if they don't know anything. So this is what I'm going to call a fresh play. Like I said, I've already played it before, but it's fresh in the sense that I'm going to look at it kind of from the eyes of someone who just picked up the cartridge and tossed it in. So here's a little bit of story. Emergency order: defeat the Metroid of the planet Zebeth. Was it Aerith all over again? Interesting comparison. So there's a bit of story there. It gives you a setup. So that's nice. It's it's blindly thrown in. And then it goes back to the title. I just want to see, does it give you any sort of gameplay? Because the Super Nintendo Metroid did give you gameplay. It even showed you a whole bunch of special secret moves that you would never figure out how to do from that video, but no, it's just the story again. So I guess you go in blind. So go in, you start. I love the music in the game though. The graphics, they're okay. They don't really do it for me, but they serve their purpose. Right off the bat, one of the things I hate is the jumping. Jump up straight's fine. Nice control over your move when you do that. But if you're walking or running already when you jump, you do the spin move, which is fine. I just wish it wasn't the same button. I mean, I guess there's not many options on the NES, but as games went on, you could have done it. Like Metroid Dread, I had that same problem where it's like, I just want to do this jump, not that jump. Now, if I was playing for the first time and I picked up that ball, you'd be like, cool. Well, now what? And this is cool. I mean, I like this idea of like, well, you learn how to get through it. But if you don't know to push down... Oh, it's only once. Okay. So it's not like Dread. You push down once and you're a ball. That's not too hard to figure out. In Dread, you have to... There's a duck and then there's a ball. And they really guide you through that. So down? Well, that's not too bad. A mere spat of frustration, you can figure that out. Cool. Alright. And of course, there's only 2 buttons, so you figure that out. Jumping, shooting. It's all pretty basic so far. I'd be like, oh, cool game. Fun game. Looks like that builds up my energy. She starts off weak for some reason. Not weak as in like, doesn't have all her abilities, but her life isn't maxed. Like her available life isn't maxed out. Or how am I trying to word that? Either way, it's like she started. It's like starting Legend of Zelda with like 1 heart or something, even though you can have 3. So cool enough. The animation's kind of wonky, but whatever. The graphics do their thing. I know how these enemies work, a bit already, so it's no big deal. People might be hit and frustrated a lot, but not super rough. If they haven't committed to the game, they're not going to lose progress. Not bad. Easy. Shoot. People might not know to shoot the door, but again, back then we did trial and error. We tried out things. So now you go up or down. I'm going to choose down. I don't remember the map. Down is nowhere. Good. And just keep going up, collecting life. Feels good. I'd be really frustrated if I didn't understand how the jumping worked. Whew, a lot of climbing. Collect some health. See, that's another part of this game, as you'll discover as you play it yourself. There's a lot of grinding for health sometimes. If you're like me and get hurt a lot, in Dread, they make it so when you kill an enemy, no matter how far away, all the little life and ammo that comes out of them comes to you automatically, and that's kind of cool. I didn't like it at first. It felt really cheap and easy, but then I was thinking, it's better than having to go and fetch it. I mean, we're already making no sense by having a drop health and ammo. Well, not necessarily. In this game, yes, but as the story plot goes, I like these transition rooms. They're always cool. My voice is a little off. I was singing in Rock Band. I maybe went a little bit too hard. But we're good. Go all the way to the bottom again. Anytime you're in a maze, I like to start on one end or the other. So start at the bottom, go here. No, it's not hard yet. And I remember, maybe I wasn't concentrating, but I remember this game's kind of very easy to get lost in. And unlike even Super Metroid, there's no map. So I guess it depends on how big the map really is, how easy or hard it is to get lost. So this is one of the farming places. So if I can kill this first. Gets a little bit of help. The, I went too far. Good job, Sean. Stupid. Okay, so these constantly spit out enemies. I always thought them as Mario pipes, even though it's not green. Just kind of just kill them, collect the life. Just do this forever. This is boring. There's gotta be a better way. Maybe there is, I don't know. This is a fresh play, and I don't really remember a lot of the details. Ugh, that floor there, it's destructive, or it'll hurt you, like acid, or I don't think it's lava. Alright. Ooh, that's all on screen stuff. So I got missiles now, which is cool. Ugh. Things everywhere. I want those. Okay. So this game's about you find missiles and health and weapons and kind of just build yourself to be stronger along the way. Kind of like Mega Man, but the weapons aren't so diverse. Oh, okay, an elevator. This takes you to the different areas. In Metroid Dread, Metroid Dread was really good. I'll have to maybe make a video on that at some point. Because it really feels good just going through, exploring the world. Alright, so on the bottom again, I'm going to go with left. I don't know if that's smart, but... Now, do bigger enemies give more health? I don't know. I'll only play this game for maybe like half an hour, and then we'll see where we're at. Some missiles. I don't need missiles. That's a bounce pad, maybe? No. Oh, things flying out of it. Alright, just jumping along. Pretty easy stuff. Whoa. Oh, I don't get knocked in. The one thing I do... Ooh, another one. Nice. I got 10 missiles, I think. Is that how that works? I do miss... It would slow up the game a lot, but that stop in the music isn't there for Metroid Dread. Oh, okay. Shooting at me this time. Okay. So this is where I'd be like, oh, dead end. I know... I think I know what you need to do, but I don't have the ability to do it. So I'd be like, okay, guess we'll go back. So it's so far, like, it's not bad. I think the thing I didn't like about it, other than potentially getting lost, I'll have to see how I am now as a better gamer, but... Come on. Seriously? You do die, right? I mean, there we go. Nothing I need. Just get him out of the way. It's just getting stuck in the lava. I don't want to risk it now with my life being low, but... Man... Ugh. Getting hit, it's hard to jump out. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't remember what happens when you die, but I guess I'll find out. Game over. So I have their password. You know, that's the thing. I like in this modern day you can take pictures of games. But I'm just not going to do that where I go. Oh, I continue here. I wasn't sure what would happen. Well, I was going back this way anyway, so thanks, game. That's the thing about some of these old games, or some neat tactics where it's like, not neat necessarily, but kind of a cheat way. It's like just die to get ahead, you know? It's not the way to go, but if there's no punishment for dying, then sometimes it's just the best way to go. See, here I'm in lava. It's just, you can't walk. It's hard. Your height is trash. And it's just, the trick is just don't fall in it. Don't get hurt. Kill the bad guys before they hurt you. That's a tactic that all pro gamers should know. Ugh. I don't like being weak. Oh, it's got that whole Legend of Zelda beat thing. Now, oh, I know what to do here too. Oh, no, I guess I was fine. Nah, see, this is where I could take a risk. I don't know if I should though. If not, I want to die anyway and go back. So there we go. Either I would have made it, or I die and save myself time by going back to where I want to be. So here I am back here. So I guess I'll go back and explore some. Now, will I remember where this area is? I don't know. I don't have a map to bring up. I mean, I do in Nintendo Power, way over there in a pile of other magazines, but okay. Ooh. Like the controls, other than the jumping, they're solid though. I mean, ugh. Annoying, but solid. Ugh, God, really? This is me just showing how not great of a gamer I am. Oh, dear. See, that spin jump, I find I have less control when I spin jump, so I couldn't quite get where I wanted. So I should just... Hey! Okay. Interesting point. So it starts you back in whatever area you're in, no matter which way you came from. A lot of games will do that where we'll start you back to the last door you came through. It's not just the area, so this is okay. Kill everything along the way, build some energy back up. I get to keep my missiles, obviously, which is nice. It's always a good thing. These blocks, I mean, if I was a new player, I'd be like, oh, these blocks are breakable, but how do I hit them? If I press select, that's how you get your missiles. That should be easy to figure out for people of the time, or people who are a little bit curious. Because, you know, there's only 4 buttons, so... There we go. It's going back. Collect. Man, Samus is like the coolest video game guy character ever, right? Oh, no. Ah, see, I just don't. Oh, I got myself cornered. Ugh. Right. I want life, not missiles. Ah, now they start giving me missiles instead of life, hey? Okay, so I went down. That was bad. So it's going up. Let's keep going up. Kill a thing for health. That's not health. I'd say it doesn't make sense that it wouldn't make sense if they gave me what I needed, but they shouldn't be dropping things either, so none of it makes sense. Video games. Ooh, nice. Nice. Oh, do-do-do. Oh, no, no, no. And see, that's my fault. That almost seemed like I was a pro. Okay, there we go. And up. Ugh. Thanks, jumping. I do miss being able to duck and shoot, so Metroid Dread fixed that. Let's shoot that guy. Ugh, misses. Okay, can I kill those guys with missiles? Because I know I can't. How about missiles? Nope. Same kind of. Well, those ones maybe. Can I kill the red ones? Oh! That's neat. That's experimentation for you. It gives me the same health. This is the first door. I wasn't paying a lot of attention. Maybe I missed another door, but here's another transition area. The other one's more of a grayish. Or wait, was this stuff from I said before? Oh my, I don't remember. See, I've already forgotten. I'm gonna chalk that up to age and not the game. I won't blame the game for that. Okay, so that's the one I went through, I think, before, right? Yeah. I think. See, that's what modern games do to you, though, right? I mean, they hold your hand so much that you don't exercise your memory skills. And that's a true thing. Like, the games really do hold your hand. I mean, sure, Dread's hard in some other ways, like with its countering, you have to remember patterns. But finding your way through logistically, they've taken all that away. They really have. I mean, Super Metroid had a map, and yeah, that's taking away some of the memory, but it's a pretty basic map. It helps you along. It guides you. The Metroid Dread map tells you everything. It tells you what blockade you saw and what you need to get rid of it if you've already got that item. It gives you all the information. I mean, the spin jump is cool. I wish it wasn't incorporated until you got things that needed it. No, see? No. At least I'm healthy. Wealthy and wise. Alright, blue door! Nice little hallway. Bloop. Hey, I jumped over. Alright. Wow. See, all these rooms, oh, it's like Wolfenstein. Everything looks the same. You know, though, with the popularity of Metroid Dread, because it is popular, they really should do more Maker games. Like, Mario Maker was cool. I've always preferred Little Big Planet. But Mario Maker really does feel cool being able to make Mario levels. I was always hoping for a Zelda Maker, which I still don't know why they didn't make. Get some classic Zelda. They could do the style of original. I was going to say Super Zelda. Link to the Past. And even Link Between Worlds if they want more of a modern look. Because that was just a classic game too. Oh, energy tank, that's nice. Does this give my whole health up? That always felt good in Super Metroid. You know, you're suddenly double strength. And I'm fully healthed up. Well, I was full. Okay. I'm gonna sit here and just cry. Alright. Alright, I'm better now. That was just... Sometimes I wonder why I even play video games. It's because I used to be good, that's why. I guarantee I wasn't always bad. Whoa. Whoa. Ugh. See, I'm underneath. I couldn't roll into a ball, which is dumb. I couldn't walk out, but somehow I got in there. That's a huge reason. One of the huge reasons I didn't like Metroid. Maybe still don't. I hope to learn to like Metroid. Here's a thing you should know. I never had the instructions growing up either, so I did kind of wing it. I didn't have a lot of magazines, so maybe I just figured it out, or maybe I just didn't like it. I just played through. It was as an adult, like maybe 10 years ago I beat Metroid. Oh yeah, let's follow that same rule. Let's go to the bottom. Okay, that was the bottom. And that was the bottom, right? That was where I came out of? Yes. Sometimes you can't tell, because I couldn't see if there was more below, because I went straight up instead. Okay. Let's bounce way up now. Let's go. This is the first door I've come across going up, so let's go. Ooh. The music's changed. Ugh. Ah. Let's try and kill it as I go. I like that. Kind of. Ooh. You know, take that. I don't need your stupid waste of my time. I got 10 missiles. 10. 10 again. Thanks, buddy. I do like how they replenish your weapons and ammo, so you never... So many games, RPGs especially, where you have to like, oh, I better not use that. It might be bad. Oh, my life is that bad. Now, see. This is another situation. Okay, so here I am. A door. Okay, I've been shooting doors. That doesn't work. And it's always been one shot. So, what if I think, well, maybe it's a stronger door. I'll shoot it. No? Huh. I'll shoot it again. Well, I'm not going to give up. I'll shoot it one more time. No. One more. Okay, I guess I'm just stuck. Duh. But I know it's 5 shots. I'm not sure how easy that would be to figure out if you didn't know. Metroid Dread, again, makes that better. If you have a missile, it opens a missile door. I mean, I don't know why I would need 5 missiles. So here we go. That was always cool. Never understood what they were. I'm really happy that the games have really increased the lure and story of the games. One thing I always loved is being the ball on there. And I played Super Metroid before Metroid. So I think that's where I learned a lot of my Metroid techniques. Was from Super Metroid. Like the idea that things are hidden and stuff too. Like this. And then I know I can use bombs now. Also, without... It doesn't tell you at all what that does. It was just like, okay, I got an item and then... But I know if I roll into a ball and then shoot, boom. And you can notice it shoots you up and stuff. It's fine. I think this game... Oh, this is one of those learning... Oh no, that's a door. I thought it was closed behind me again. Alright, go back in. Alright, rolling... Does that blow up? No. So I go through... Nothing blows up here, so... Nothing... No reason to go in that tunnel at all. Okay. I can bounce over here like that. Okay, now, is this a situation where I can get stuck? Because I can't jump over, and I can't jump as the ball. So, games should never put you in a position where you get stuck. That's why they have play testers. There was a situation in the remake of Ratchet and Clank on the PS4 where I got into some rocks and I couldn't get out. I had to reset. That was a glitch, an oversight. This should be not a thing. There is a way to get out. I've never been good at it in this game, but apparently if you... Actually, I might be stuck. Because... There we go. You have to do the bombs. I've never got the timing quite figured out. It was easier in Super Metroid. Maybe because they showed you in the attract mode. They don't use it in Metroid Dread. I mean, you can do it, but it's not something I ever needed to do to beat the game. But I was able to get out. I suppose in a frustration of button mashing, you could get out of that. How much do you think you die? But you do get out. So, I mean, you're not stuck, but it's just... It doesn't... Someone might give up. And without getting a password, because you can't kill yourself in that corner, how much progress might someone have lost? Right? It's just... I don't like that. And there's a lot of times in this game... There is sometimes in this game you do have to use the bomb bounce to get out when you just slip off a platform. And getting that little short height wasn't so bad. But there are tougher areas. So I've done about 24 minutes. I'll play for a bit longer. Nothing up there to do. Ugh. Just falling down. Oops. So it's not a bad game. But it's just kind of easy to get lost. What I want to do, and the reason why I'm even doing this so badly, is I do want to do a fresh play. No instruction reading. And kind of get a feel for what a new player would do. Now, if I've already played it before, that's fine. Do I... See, okay. Fine, I'll just go this way. Yeah, but so I want to make a second video, a follow-up, and I'll read the instructions for that. I'll give it a better playthrough. I'll have practiced more, and I'll talk more about what the game is like, because people don't realize now that games back then were very heavily reliant on you reading the instructions. So all my complaints about not knowing what the morph ball would be or stuff like that, it might be covered in the manual. Sometimes it's not, and it's frustrating, but as a blind playthrough, this could be frustrating. But with a no, and that's why E.T. People hate E.T. because they have no idea what they're doing. Which, how would you know what to do? It's all these random symbols. You might not even know the goal of the game if you don't know you haven't read the instructions. So, yeah, I can get why people wouldn't like it, but I don't like that people hate the game when they haven't making the slightest effort to research it. There was a small time period where someone could play the game modernly, like download a ROM or something, if that's the thing you do, and not know what to do. Or buy the game because you want to play the classics and it doesn't come with the instructions, because of course people don't keep them. But with the age of the internet, it's super available. And not just the instructions, but asking for people to talk about it. Game FAQs, right? So games often give you a lot more information in the manuals than in the game itself. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, so in the game itself, it might be quite a bit harder to... Okay, you know what? I'm losing my focus. I said half an hour, it's 27 minutes. Maybe I should just stop before I get any further. I'm playing on the Retron 5, so I think instead of a password, I'll just save state. Now, I'm not doing that as a means of cheating, as falling in a hole and I go, I didn't want to do that. That's not how I do it. But I will do it for I need to stop and I want to come back without having to replay the whole game or something, right? I'm a parent. I have a job. It's hard to do things. Plus, I have a million other things to do. So saving time in that respect is good. Some people might argue that it saves time by, well, I already got to that jump. I know how to get there, but it's more than a level's more than just an individual challenge. It's a series of challenges. So I think that argument falls apart for me. But I will stop from now, and I will upload this soon, or should I upload this when I have the second video ready? I don't know. I guess let me know in the comments below. I don't like saying that, but do it though. I mean, that's a thing I do want you to do. All right. I was thinking, should I talk for another couple minutes to make it a nice even half hour? Nah, I'll let it go. Next time I'll have more knowledge on the game. I don't know if I'll beat it or not. I don't think I'll spend that much time, but I will have more knowledge of the game. I'll have more practice. I think I'm going to feel a lot better going in. So that'll be the next time. So all of you who are pulling your hair out going, why does he suck so bad? Well, it's because I don't know how to play the game. And I want to learn how. And then once I've learned how, then I can go, do I like it or not? Because I really want to like Metroid 1. And then Metroid 2, 'cause that's a whole different animal. I haven't really given that any sort of a chance. I know it plays a little differently. So I want to get into that because I do like Metroid, but I haven't hardly played the series. All right. I think I have almost talked to the whole half hour. So thanks for sticking around, kiddos.